Take a look at this Mountain Dew Kickstart Pineapple Orange Mango. Contains 10% juice, 80 calories, 170 milligrams of sodium, and then 19 grams of total sugars. Then we've got the different vitamins here. Potassium, vitamin C, niacin, B6, and pantothenic acid. And there you can see the percentages of like daily value percentages or the actual amounts. Sometimes drinks don't put both of them, so it's nice that they put both. And then we've got our gigantic list of ingredients: carbonated water, and then high fructose corn syrup. You know, there's mixed research on that these days as well, so read up on it. White grape juice concentrate. And we've got the coconut water concentrate, citric acid, sodium phosphates to protect, sodium polyphosphates to protect flavor, natural flavors, potassium sorbate to preserve freshness, then the vitamin C, gum arabic, caffeine, aspartame, potassium, and sucralose, which are those low-calorie sweetener sugar alternatives. Read up on those and understand what you're drinking. Glycol ester of rosin. No, it's Glycerol. Glycerol. I don't know how to pronounce it. But that's that. I think this basically, from what I vaguely remember, it's kind of like a stabilizer to keep everything mixed. There was some issue with an alternative one that they were using in Mountain Dews that was a forever chemical. So they swapped to this ester of rosin one. And also calcium disodium EDTA to protect flavor. And then some of the vitamins. Also of note, yellow 6 for food coloring. Yeah, lots of stuff in here. The top of the can looks normal. Probably good. So there it is. It's kind of an orange, yellow-orange color. See some of the carbonation. And then, of course, it had yellow 6 added to it. So a mix of that plus, I would assume, maybe some of the juice or something, adding a little bit of color. Anyways. It doesn't smell too bad. I do think the pineapple, yeah, it has more of a pineapple smell. So I put pineapple at the top, but that's probably correct. Yeah, it smells pretty decent. All right, again, this is the Mountain Dew Kickstart Pineapple Orange Mango. Let's try it out. Yeah, I do think I can taste the 3 different fruits that they, it's flavored with. I don't think it has any of these in here as actual fruit. It has white grape juice concentrate and coconut water, but it doesn't have the actual fruits in here. So there is the high fructose corn syrup sweetener. Yeah, it's definitely pretty sweet tasting, but it's not like sickly sweet tasting. So I do get those fruit-esque flavors. I don't know if I would call them like amazingly natural tasting. And there's a slight bit of bitterness or something going on at the end. I don't know if it's the vitamins or some other thing that's adding that kind of slight bitterness for me. I don't really notice the coconut water because usually coconut water has a distinct, maybe that's part of it, has a distinct flavor. Yeah, it's possible that I'm just tasting some of the coconut water towards the end. Hmm. I don't think it tastes bad. It tastes pretty decent. Let's try from the can. See if the carbonation is different. My mouth feels kind of dry after drinking this. It has 170 milligrams of sodium for the can, which is on the kind of like higher end of things. That's 7% of your daily value in sodium for a drink. And I would assume they're adding it just to like enhance the flavor or something. It's not really, this isn't intended to be a sports drink. But I mean, it's got a fair amount of sodium and then the caffeine, which could be considered like a pre workout type thing. Yeah. And then, of course, the vitamins. So 100% of your daily value in vitamin C and niacin. And then 2% potassium. I think it's good that they don't add a lot of potassium because I think you can get too much potassium. B6 is 90%, and then pantothenic acid, which is another B vitamin, I think, 80%. Oh, the caffeine content. I didn't even show that. So it's 90 milligrams of caffeine for the 16 fluid ounce can, the whole can. Put that on screen here. It's in this tiny little bit of text down here. Yeah, so they'd split it into servings for whatever reason. I don't know who's going to drink a portion of this, but for the full can, we've got 90 milligrams. That's not too bad. That's a little bit more than a coffee, or like around as much as a coffee, a standard cup of coffee. So, not a huge amount of caffeine, but obviously, if you're sensitive to caffeine, this is not going to be a drink you should be drinking. Yeah. So, just obviously, this is all my opinion. That's the whole point of doing reviews, right? Ingredients wise, I'm not thrilled with it. It's got the high fructose corn syrup. It's got the sucralose. It has the aspartame, potassium, low calorie sweeteners. It's got yellow 6 food coloring. And then, of course, it has some preservatives. So the potassium sorbate and that, what was it called? Sodium polyphosphates for preservatives. What else does it have in here? Other than that, it seems fine. Yeah. A lot going on with this drink. I mean, it's okay if you like it, whatever, you know, just at least know what you're getting into when you're drinking stuff like this with the ingredients and everything. It's nice that it has some vitamins in here, whether that's kind of like a placebo or what, who knows, but they're in here, so you can consider that. Uh, Flavor wise, I think it tastes pretty decent. I wouldn't call it natural tasting by any means, but it does have the coconut water concentrate and the grape juice concentrate or white grape juice concentrate. specifically. So it's nice that they add some sort of juice to the drink. Other than that, yeah, I think it's an interesting one. So you could at least check it out and see if it's something you're into. That mix of bit of caffeine, bunch of flavor, and some vitamins and ingredients that are very mass produced, highly manufactured type ingredients. But that's that, I guess. So it was the Mountain Dew Kickstart Pineapple Orange Mango.